this is what you know, and this is what you have to know in order to do horizontal and vertical lines. You have to know their characteristics. If you have y equals c, what kind of line is that? Horizontal, right. This is horizontal. That's the standard form, solve for y, of a horizontal line. Now, what is the slope of a horizontal line?
0.
Yeah. Slope equals 0. Period. Always. Okay? Diagonal lines always have positive or negative slope. Horizontal lines always have slope equals 0. And their equation is always y equals a number. Okay? Now, if you see x equals c, what kind of line are you talking about? Yeah. Always. Always vertical. And what is the slope of a vertical line? Right, always. Slope undefined. So when you're writing equations of horizontal and vertical lines, you are working purely with clues. And your clues are all based on understanding the basic characteristics of horizontal and vertical lines. Now, here's one more clue to add to the mix, and that is, I'll draw 3 just quick little. Okay, so if you have a horizontal line, and let's say another horizontal line, okay, what is the relationship between those two lines? Right, 2 horizontal lines are parallel. Always. They will never cross. Okay. Now, what if you have 2 vertical lines? Doesn't matter which side of the x-axis they're on, but 2 vertical lines. What do you know about them? All right. Always. 2 vertical lines are always parallel. Now, what if you have a vertical line and a horizontal line? Yes. Obviously, they intersect. But not only that, it's like the corners of a square. One perfectly vertical, one perfectly horizontal. They will be perpendicular. Okay? So a horizontal and a vertical line are always perpendicular to each other. Okay? Now this set of information is all you need to know to write any equation of a horizontal or vertical line. You just have to be able to interpret the clues that you are given. And here's some typical clues you might be given. For example, you might be told you have a vertical line. Okay? And you need to write the equation of this vertical line, and you're told that it passes through the point 2, 4. Well, if it's a vertical line, what is its basic equation? Sorry? X equals
2.
Yeah. Specifically, x equals c is its general equation. So take your clue. You know that you're writing the equation. First, you have to figure out, am I writing the equation of a vertical or horizontal line? Okay. Well, when you know if you're writing horizontal or vertical, write x equals c or y equals c. And then, what's the only coordinate that matters for a vertical line?
The x.
Right. It's going to pass through infinite points, but it doesn't matter what y is. X will always be 2. So this is the line x equals 2. Now, what if you're given instead something like, instead of being told straight out this is horizontal or this is vertical, you're told you have a line whose slope is equal to 0, and it goes through the point -6, 4. Right. First, decide, based on that clue, are you writing the equation for a horizontal line or a vertical line? Horizontal. If its slope equals 0, there's no ambiguity. 0 slope is a horizontal line. Y equals c. So I make a note of I'm writing a horizontal line. Okay? Might even make a note that this is horizontal, but most importantly, that I'm writing a y equals c equation. Now, what's the only coordinate that matters for a horizontal line? The y. So it doesn't matter what x is, y on every infinite point on this horizontal line, y is going to be 4. So my equation is y equals 4. So you might be told outright it is a horizontal or vertical line. And so you know it's either x equals c, or if it said horizontal, y equals c. And if it's vertical, only x matters. If it's horizontal, only y matters. You might be told that the slope is 0 or that the slope is undefined. Huh? In which case, write down, well, if the slope is 0, you know you're writing the equation for a horizontal line. If it says slope is undefined, you write x equals c. I'm going to be writing the equation for a vertical line. And then you look at the point it goes through, and based on whether it's x or y, tells you the only coordinate that matters. Because the other coordinate can be anything, but the coordinate based on the x or the y will always be that same thing. Okay? Another clue you may be given would be like this. You've got a line that goes through this point, let's say 1, -5, okay? All right, well, I need some other clue, because any line could go through that, diagonal, horizontal, vertical, and so I'm told that it is parallel to y equals -3. Okay? So I've got a new line and a clue line. Okay? This is my new line. This is my clue line. So if they are both on the same graph, what is their relationship? Parallel. So if this line, the clue line, is what kind of line? Then this line will be also horizontal. So I will make a note that my new line is a horizontal line. It's going to be the same. If they're parallel, they're both y equals lines. And so what's the only coordinate that matters? So my equation is if I have a line that goes through -7, -7, 0. Okay. And that could be any line, diagonal, horizontal, or vertical. And it is perpendicular to y equals 1. Okay. Well, again, I'm asked to write the equation of this new line. I'm given a clue line. Now, the clue line is what kind of line? Yeah, it's a horizontal line. So that means this line, if they have a perpendicular relationship, is going to be what kind of line? Which is what? Yeah, x equals c. And so because it's a vertical line, which is perpendicular to the clue line of this horizontal, what's the only coordinate that matters? And so this line is So writing the equations for horizontal and vertical lines just depends entirely on understanding their characteristics. Understanding that horizontal lines are y equals c and have a slope of 0. Vertical lines are x equals c and have an undefined slope. And that two horizontal lines are parallel to each other, two verticals are parallel to each other, and a horizontal and vertical are perpendicular to each other. Just understanding those characteristics means you can take any clues you're given and write the equation of the line you're being asked to write. Does that make sense? Okay. You'll see a variety of those on homework and on the practice quiz as well. Okay. Wow, actually ended 5 minutes earlier. Must be something else we can cover. That was a lot of information. Please, like I said, get ahead of the homework. If you need to see me, make an appointment. Come in this afternoon. On Monday afternoon, just give me a heads up. I've also got the open lab Monday morning, 9:30 to 10:30. Okay. And I'm available via email. Ask my instructor or just straight up via email all weekend. As soon as you walk in on Tuesday, you are going to sit down and take the test. So get ahead of the homework now. Study the quizzes over the weekend, and please reach out to me with questions before Tuesday. Okay. All right.
So that Monday, that you say you have open, is that able to sign up for Taylor?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. That's fine. Can you do it? Let's see. Roger's coming. Can you do it right after class on Monday?
Well, yeah. I mean, we don't have class Monday.
Yeah, we do.
We have class today?
No, we don't.
I'm like,
Right.
what?
I'm thinking of my 308 classes. Yeah.
I can come Monday morning.
Okay. Monday morning I can't, because I only have one time for one appointment before
Okay.
class. But I'm available on Monday at 11 a.m. Is that possible?
Yeah.
Okay. So Monday at 11 a.m. You want to take you up here?
Yeah.
And you're coming, so write this down, don't forget me,
Uh-huh.
okay? And just email me if it's going to change. But 11 a.m. Monday, we'll see you
But I
Monday.
can I get that paper that we did on Tuesday? And I have my obituary in my.
Okay, that's fine, yeah, that's fine. So the paper on, oh, you mean the handout from class on Tuesday?
Yeah, on Tuesday.
Okay, everything is,
And I have a few questions if you
Okay.
have time to answer them.
well, I'm going down, yes, because right now I have, the lab after class. So at 11 o'clock, so I just need a quick break, down in 114. So you've got time to
Okay.
stay for a while?
Yeah, well, I just have to go, what time are you gonna be here till?
I'm down in the lab from noon to 1, and then I've got some appointments in my office, and I'm here till later tonight, though, until like probably 6.
Okay, well, then maybe I should keep my name signed in on Thursday too.
Okay,
And I signed for 3 o'clock.
okay.
So I can come back, cause I gotta, turn something in to, report for a traffic ticket.
Uh-huh.
And so I have to go do that, and then I'll.
Okay, and so do you want to work with me a little bit longer, like go over the material some?
Yes.
Okay, so try as much of the homework as you can, so you come prepared with questions.
Yes.
And I'm gonna put you down then, because I don't have anyone
Yeah,
else
I've
after
already
that.
have them written down, like
Okay.
what I need help with.
So this is for today?
Yeah, that can.
Okay, so I'm gonna put you down for an hour then, okay?
Okay.
So I won't have any other appointments there. So I will see you back here at 3,
Okay.
and just come prepared with your questions as much as you can, and we'll get you caught up.
Thank you.
Okay? And that will take care of, you won't need to come in on Monday.
Monday,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, we can just do that at the same time.
Okay.
All right, so see you at 3. And just send me an email or give me a call if that's gonna change.
Excuse me, one question here. Like, how I know if it's a vertical line or not?
How do you know if this is,
Uh-huh.
okay, because of the clue. See, this is a horizontal line, right? Okay, so this new line is parallel to this line. So if this line is horizontal, then this line also has to be horizontal because that's the only way they can be parallel.
Okay.
Okay? So if you're given a horizontal line and you're told you have another line that's parallel to it, it's also going to be horizontal. If you're given a horizontal line and you're told the new line is perpendicular to it, then the new line has to be vertical. Or if you're given a vertical one, then the new one has to be horizontal.
Okay.
Okay? Does that make sense?
Yes. All right. Thank you.
Huh?